guys, what's up? My name's Joey Knuckles and welcome back to my life, or if you're new here, welcome to my life. If you like what I'm doing here on my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It'll really help me out. Today in this video, we are going to talk about the camper renovation update. So I know it has been a long 4 or 5 months since I posted an update to the camper. In one of my previous videos, I said that there's actually quite a bit that's been done since the last video. I just need to finish the editing and upload a video to show you guys. So that's this video. So I'm going to talk about what we did for the flooring, the countertop in the kitchen and the bathroom, and the backsplash in the kitchen. Unfortunately, I don't have an entire all-encompassing video of the camper in its current updated state. I thought I did, but I don't. But I do have pictures and videos of how each of those things turned out, including the flooring, the countertops, and the backsplash. So, and also if you didn't watch my previous video, you'll know that the campgrounds are closed until March for the season, March or April. So I won't be able to post another update until about that time, but I will be moving into the camper full time once it opens up, so that'll be interesting. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so let's start with the flooring. So I actually found a flooring material off of Facebook Marketplace. I cannot remember the specific color, but it's like a grayish, I don't even know what you would call it, but I have a picture of the flooring boxes. You should see it in the video. So anyway, I bought that. It was about I want to say maybe like 150 for the square footage that I bought, and I actually ended up with like, I want to say 2 or 3 extra flooring boxes, so I didn't use it all. And then, so I bought that, and then I got some of the, it's called like Henry, I don't remember the number, but there's a picture in the video. I got that flooring glue. And so the way that we did it is we cut the flooring down to shape and started in the middle. We got a chalk line and put a line down the middle so we had something to go off of. And basically we took the glue, we put a thin layer on the floor, and then took the flooring piece and put that over top, and we were gonna let it dry. So we actually got, I wanna say a good like half of the camper flooring done, and then we let it sit for 2 or 3 days. It was like the middle of summer, it was hot, so we were gonna let it sit, let it dry in the heat, and let it do its thing so that the flooring sticks. The issue that we ran into when we got back to the camper to continue the flooring is none of our flooring pieces were actually stuck to the floor. So we wondered, we were like, what did we do wrong? What's going on here? So we actually came to the conclusion that we didn't use enough glue, because my parents had done flooring before in their house, and they know if you use too much glue, it can bubble up, or if you, basically, yeah, so if you use too much glue, it can bubble up. And when they did theirs, they only had to put like a thin layer of glue, and their flooring stayed, it was good to go. However, with the flooring that I got, we learned that the best way to keep it down is to put your layer of glue onto the floor, and then put a thin layer of glue onto the back of the floor piece itself, and then you put it down. Just make sure you don't get too much. You're gonna have a lot more to wipe away whenever you put the pieces together, but that actually worked, and the flooring in the camper is completely done, and it has stayed in place since then. So really my only like con to the whole flooring operation was just troubleshooting how much glue we actually needed to use. And again, I don't know if it could be like the specific glue that we use. Maybe there's a better glue that you can use for it, but the glue worked. We just had to put like a medium layer on the floor and a thin layer on the flooring piece itself to get it to really stick to the floor. And basically it's super easy to clean now. It's way better than that shag carpet that was in there that was like a yellow green color. I don't even know, it was disgusting. But it's going to be super easy to clean now, especially because I have 2 dogs, and it looks awesome in my opinion. So yeah, that's the flooring. Okay, now let's get into the countertops. So this was probably one of my favorite parts to the whole camper. It's what I've been looking forward to the entire time I've been doing the renovation. So for the countertop, I started with a base of white appliance epoxy. There's a picture of it that I'm gonna put in the video. And basically I did about 2 to 3 coats of that white appliance epoxy onto the countertops themselves, and I let it dry. Then after that, I probably came back maybe the next day, I would say. I can't remember for sure. I took what's called Montana Marble Effect spray paint, and I got both the silver color and the black color, and me and my mom went through. I took the silver and she took the black, and we just sprayed the countertop in the kitchen and the bathroom with this Montana Marble Effect spray paint. And what it's got like a little piece inside it. You want to do like a couple test sprays before you actually use it on the countertop, but it's got a piece inside it, and when you spray it, it kind of shoots like almost like silly string, and it just gives this nice gives this nice like marble vein effect to the countertop. So I went through with the silver and mom went through with the black, and then I think we might have did like little touch-up spots with each color here and there, but then we let that dry, and then I took a lacquer, it's a clear lacquer spray paint. It's in the video, you'll see it. I took that and I just did 3 to 4 coats, letting it dry in between on top, and the countertops are protected and they look freaking awesome, way better than that nasty yellow wood color that was there before. So honestly, I don't have any cons with the countertop. It just, hopefully it lasts a long time. It seems like it's gonna last a long time, and I'm super impressed. Okay, now let's talk about the Backsplash. So this also turned out super well, but there were a few road bumps along the way. I knew from the start of the camper renovation that I was going to want to use a peel and stick tile for the Backsplash because, one, it's cheap, it's effective, and there's not much weight to it, so it's not gonna like weigh one side of the camper down if I put it on the kitchen wall. So I looked around for a while, you know, wasn't sure what I wanted to go for as far as like the peel and stick tiles that are out there. And then my mother, bless her heart, sent me this one, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I don't know though, it seems kind of complicated. She's like, no, we can do it, it's fine. As you'll see in the video, the pattern that we got is super complicated. You would think that it would be easy, like super easy, because it's a peel and stick tile, But no, even my mom realized when we were putting it up that we got a terrible pattern. It looks awesome. It looks amazing now that it's done. But the pattern was so complex that I wish I just would have got like a square peel and stick tile pattern, because it would have been so much easier to measure out and so much better to install. Now, like I said, it looks good. As far as like actually putting it on the wall, it was super easy. You just peel off the back and you stick it to where you want it. Make sure it's level and it looks good. But because of the pattern that we got and we had to cut like around the window, it didn't match up in certain spots. And we made it so that it really only didn't match up in the area kind of above the window, because my plan for that area is that my mom's idea, we're gonna build like one of those window, what are they called? Volants that goes over it, so that you can't actually see that part of the tile, because there's tile there. It does essentially look good, but there's like a few little spots where you can see that the tiles don't align like they should, and I'm super OCD and that's just gonna bug the shit out of me. So of course we have to put something up to hide it. But it definitely, once the backsplash went up after having like the flooring done and the countertops, and when we put that backsplash up and it was done, I looked at it, I'm like, this is a completely different camper. Like, it's so exciting how, like, so I probably spent $150 on the flooring. The countertops, I probably had like $40 all in all with the spray paint and stuff. And then the backsplash, I think I ended up spending $60 because I needed two 10-foot, they come in packs of 5 and 10, and I needed 2 packs of the 10, so I think I spent like $60. So really, I only spent like $250 just for this part of the camper, and it completely transformed it. Like, it's amazing. I'm super happy with how it turned out. So yeah, that's the backsplash. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the flooring, the countertop, and the backsplash, I hope that you kind of get an idea of where I'm going with it. There are still a few things that I plan on doing when I get out to the camper when it opens back up. I need to finish painting the back bedroom, and there needs to be trim that goes up in the entire camper, which trim is not like a big deal. I can definitely still live there and there not be trim. But again, I'm OCD. It's gonna bug the hell out of me, so I gotta get some trim up. So that's definitely on the list. And then as far as the back bedroom goes, like I said, it just needs painted, and we need to take one of the windows out and build a box out of plywood so that we can rest the air conditioner in the back room, because I'm gonna have an air conditioner in the back room and the one that's already in the kitchen, and it should keep the entire place cool, no issue. But other than that, like, I'm literally good to move in there as soon as it opens. I have big plans for especially like the outdoor area. I'm going to get a kennel set up for my dogs so that they can go out there and be unattended, you know. And then I also am going to get the fireplace set up, or yeah, the fireplace on the outdoor area set up. I want to get an awning for the outside. That's like one of the biggest projects that I have. I might do like a makeshift awning that my dad came up with for his ambulance camper. However, at some point I do want to get like a permanent awning, like wood awning over the deck, just to make it, to keep it shaded, to make it look a whole lot better. But I am super excited to move out there as soon as it opens up. I'm incredibly grateful to my mom and my stepdad for letting me move back in with them. But I have been on my own since I was 18. I need to be on my own again. I need my own space. I need just to be alone, because I'm so good at that. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and like the video if you actually do like it. And like I said, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the flip side.